Alright, let's dive a bit deeper into how we use arrows in storyboarding. Storyboards are used to tell a story in motion, but because storyboards don't move, one of the most efficient ways to convey movement is by drawing arrows and showing the team what movement is happening in the frame. Let's break this down. For example, let's draw a superhero in the sky. Now, what do you think is happening in this frame? Because we don't have any arrows indicating motion, all we can say is that the hero is floating mid-air. But now, watch this. Just by adding an arrow to show the character moving down, we instantly understand he's descending, maybe about to land. And by adding another set of arrow for the camera, we see it's zooming in on him. When you're storyboarding, you are communicating a story that moves through time and space. So a clean arrow can literally take your team from confusion to knowing exactly what's happening in the frame. There is no ultimate rule on how to use arrows in storyboarding. So let me show you how I use them. I usually draw black arrows for characters and objects to show exactly how they are moving. When it's a camera move, I'll draw the arrow in white and write cam inside the arrow. Sometimes I'll even label the arrow with the movement such as pan, dolly, or tilt inside the arrow. If the camera is moving along the z-axis, like zooming in or zooming out, I'll draw the arrow in perspective so it's smaller at the tip and bigger at the base. That way, it actually feels like it's moving through space. For simple zooms, I draw 4 arrows at the corner of the panel. Inward for zooming in, outward for zooming out. Now, let's say you want to show a very specific framing shift, like going from wide shot to a medium shot of our hero, all in one frame. You can do this by drawing a box inside the frame to represent the medium shot you want, then adding 14 arrows pointing inwards. This will indicate that we are starting from the wide shot and landing on the exact medium shot we have drawn the box for. Same thing if you're going from a medium to a wide shot. Just reverse the arrows. Draw arrows going from inside out the frame. If there is a circular motion, like someone turning their head or a door swinging open, I'll draw a curved arrow to show the arc of that movement. Now when the camera moves around a subject, I'll use a curved arrow too, but I'll level it with cam or arc, or even mark the angle, like 90 degrees or 180 degrees, to make the movement crystal clear. At the end of the day, there is no absolute way to do this. As long as your arrows clearly communicate the movement inside the storyboards, you are doing it right. But there are some common mistakes to watch out for. They might seem like small details, but they can be the difference between a storyboard that brings the team together or one that leaves your team completely confused. Mistake number 1, contrast. If your frame is already dark, don't use black arrows. No one is going to see them. Use white instead. Same goes the other way around. Whatever you do, make sure your arrows are visible and pop out against your storyboards. Mistake number 2, spaghetti. Try not to cram 5 different arrows into a single frame. Typically, 1 arrow per character or object movement and 1 for the camera is plenty. If it starts to look like a ball of spaghetti, that's your cue. You probably need to add another frame to convey all the motion in the story. Last but not least, size. Arrows are not the star of the show. Don't make them so huge they take over the whole frame or so tiny they're playing hide and seek with you. Keep them clear and balanced, like a good supporting actor that helps your storyboard shine. One final note. In animation, arrows are not used as much. That's because in animation, storyboard artists typically draw out every key pose and turn them into animatics, so there is no real need for arrows. But in live action and many other type of pre-productions, arrows are a huge time saver. They help the entire team see the same vision before a single shot is filmed. Used the right way, arrows turn your storyboards into a clear plan of action that keeps everyone aligned on the same page. If you like this style of lesson, straight to the point, practical, and something you can actually use, I have a full course that goes even deeper. In this masterclass, I share everything I have learned over the past 20 years as a storyboard artist in Hollywood, all condensed so you can storyboard like a pro in just 7 days. If this speaks to you, check out the link and I'll see you in class.